Cause your vibe it be different, can shine in your eyes when I'm missing. Your body Ferrari, but your mind is my interest. You finding your find in the sky, we gon' ride the eclipse like a Mercury transit.
Peace, y'all. Today with Star Card Astrology, and I'm here to give you your daily astrology guidance for Tuesday, September 20th, 2022. Happy equinox. This is where the seasons change it up. Changing. Last few degrees of the sun in Virgo, ladies and gentlemen. So, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Helps the channel grow. Share this with anybody who's into astrology, into spirituality, so we can just, keep it pushing. Let's pop right into this here. So, we have the moon at 28 degrees. It's going to ingress into Leo. Still moving at about, 11:55 degrees a day. So midday it will hit 28 degrees and then ingress into Leo about another 5-6 degrees. So we're gonna start the day, probably wanting to just chill, film like we want to chill, and then we'll move into the space emotionally of, oh man, my camera's going in and out. Let me just make sure all the connections are in right. Okay. So emotionally we, oh no, what happened? My iPad disconnected. Everything's going crazy right now. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Check. Is my mic working right? I think my mic's working okay. I think sometimes this does better like this. And let's get the iPad to come back in. Okay, now my screen, this is froze. Hello. Y'all can hear me. Let's try to reset this. Let's see. All right. We have everything? Looks like we have everything back. Mercury retrograde vibes, y'all. Just gotta work through it, But, so, starting the day off, wanting to probably just chill out, chill in bed, not really wanting to do much emotionally, just with the moon at the end degrees of Cancer, where it's amplifying that Cancer energy. But then, afternoon, we'll move into this moon in Leo, where, it'll become more about our passions. It'll become more about love. Just, really in that fiery Leo emotional state where we'll probably want to, connect with the things that we're really passionate about, the people that we're really passionate about. Might be a good time to go on a romantic date or plan a romantic dinner, because you just be feeling up to it, right? Midday, which is what we're looking at here, the moon will sextile the sun, so a good day to just kind of get things done around the house, maybe some lazy chores, nothing too too heavy. Emotionally, we won't feel up to it, but still kind of in a good place to get some stuff done. But I would say more at home, more in like, rearranging the house or our room, or, just getting things in order. Feeling, especially the things that are going to help us feel more comfortable, maybe organizing. I know I got to do all my receipts and stuff like that, that type of vibe. And chart has it coming off of these trines with Neptune, but kind of far off, so we're not going to count that. Other than that, it is opposed Pluto here, so definitely feel like we want some type of change to happen, and those major changes will come with the little things that we clean up and organize and get right in our environment. So Mercury is still opposed Jupiter, but it will regress back into Virgo pretty here soon. And we're kind of getting ready, with communication wise and thought process wise, really just saying the things that need to be said to the people that it needs to be said to. And then, when we get to this Virgo, Mercury and Virgo, this is more of where we'll be focused on the fine-tooth details, the things that we need to communicate that will kind of clean up the rest of what we already initiated during this. And I wouldn't say initiated, because these are things that needed to be said that probably haven't been said. These are things that had needed to be talked about, thought about, and then now we can get to the nitty gritty of it when we see this Mercury ingress into 29 degrees Virgo and further. So really still a day of like getting those things out there that need to be said to the people that it needs to be said to. Definitely not hold back. But this is also where, if we've had connections with people prior to this retrograde, this is probably where we need to kind of, put it out there, especially if it's like, platonic, some type of, project that's been worked on. I would say, if this was prior to the Mercury retrograde, then definitely, hit them up. Hey, I'm at this point. I feel like we could move in this direction. It doesn't have to be all bad with the Mercury retrograde. And we're still on this Mars trine Saturn here. And a lot of the things that we're trying to do, we could hit some roadblocks. I think as long as we're doing enough research, but not overdoing the research, then the less of an issue it could be. Saturn is also making this it's a square with Uranus, but it's getting to the exact point here. We're getting close. So excuse me, I just came back from the gym. It's pretty early for me, about to be 7 in the morning. So yeah, getting close to this cliff that we're gonna go off, where we see radical changes in our reality occur. I would say that it's still gonna happen in our personal lives, but Uranus and Saturn, especially Uranus, this is more of a mass, conscious type of thing. Saturn does rule our physical reality, but I would say Virgo and Venus is more of our immediate reality. Other than that, we really just have Venus semi-square the south node, and what's that, a Sassy square, or yeah, it looks about with the south node. So Venus is kind of like our way out of the madness, right? The things that we truly want to create for ourselves, the love and value that we want to embed in our reality, moving forward. That's what we have to focus on, and that is what will kind of block out the rest of these retrograde energies that are pretty hefty. It's definitely an issue. It's definitely a problem, but not all bad. We've made it this far. We've either strived or survived at this point. So I think other than that, what we have, Neptune that's in opposition with Venus as well. So, we just have to make sure we're not getting caught up in, some fantasy land about love and, how we're going to be able to create and manifest, and, our value can't come from this place that's unattainable. We need to come from somewhere that's based in reality, that's based on the resources that we have, that's based on the connections that we actually have, the foundation we've established up until this point. that's really where we can create more of our own value, or create more of, what we've been building, right? Based on our true value today. So I think that it's a pretty good time to figure out what you truly value, and then I pulled out my OG cards, so we're gonna rock with the OG cards today. Apparently the universe wants us to rock with the OG cards today, because I have them both right next to me. The other one's over there. It's right there. So, Revelations deck. I guess we're gonna have a revelation today. Let's see what it is. Things will not be perfect with a Mercury retrograde. Don't get crazy about things that don't fully work out the way that we want them to, or just don't look the way that we need them to. I haven't used this deck for a little while, so I'm going to give it a good shuffle. And I'm going to take this time to remind everybody to like, comment, and subscribe, as we're trying to have this channel grow. I would greatly appreciate it if you smash that like button like there's no tomorrow. And here we are. So, 5 of Cups reversed. We have to make sure that today we don't lose ourselves in whatever emotional thing that comes up. We have to stay focused on what we're trying to create. We have to stay focused on where our value actually lies. We can't get caught up. We can't, we could lose a person, place, or thing, but we're allowed to grieve. We're allowed to do whatever. We can grieve over ourselves or whatever we've lost, or people we've lost, relationships we've lost, right? I'm finalizing a divorce myself, and it's not easy. It's not fun. I'm not jumping for joy about it. I'm happy to move on, of course. I wish the best and happiness to them, but it's like when things like that happen, it's like you really get caught up in self-doubt and are you enough. Your value gets torn apart because you feel like you weren't good enough, you feel like you didn't do enough, you feel like and those are the things that we can't get caught up in right now. Otherwise, we'll get, pulled back into a place where we're not at our best and able to create the things that God wants us to create right now. So we have to be on point. We have to be on point and check our emotions today, because we absolutely can get caught in it. Transition from Cancer to Leo. It's a pretty decent shift there. Not too crazy, but water sign to fire sign can definitely get lit up. But going from really this nurturing, like I would rather take a hot bath, not that Leos don't want to take a hot bath, but to I'd rather take a shower, take a nice hot shower, get done, and then go enjoy myself wherever with people, so definitely different energies, but we can move through it and definitely make the best out of today if we focus on creating through our true value. That's going to be what maintains us through these times right now, for sure. So Every day is building on the last day, and it's, as long as we stay focused on our value and what we actually want to contribute to this universe to improve it and raise the vibration, then that's what we will be and that's what we will do. So I hope that helped. And until next time, one love.
Cause your vibe it be different than shining in your eyes when I'm missing. Your body Ferrari, but your mind is my interest. You finding the sky, we gon' ride the ecliptic like a Mercury trans.